Well, I was born in November 1946, and I was born in Hackensack, New Jersey, which was it was at the time a bedroom suburb of New York City. My mother told me that her room overlooked Manhattan, so that was like truly the harbinger of my life later on as an openly gay man, even though that took a long time to get there. My parents were Irish Catholic. They expected me to be the same. And I did go to all Catholic schools. And even my undergraduate degree was at a Roman Catholic college. So that'll give you an idea how good a Catholic I was over the years. In 1968, I graduated from St. Mary's, now University, and moved to Stevens Point. And in Stevens Point, I taught at Pacelli High School, Catholic again, and I also ended up with my business partner buying a music store and a nightclub in 1979 and 1981, respectively. So we would play the music on New Music Night on Mondays, and then turn around and I'd have it all ordered in the store, and they were able to sell it on Tuesday. So it was a very, very lucrative. And the crowd, of course, was very college age and very trendy, and it was also, as it went along, became more and more gay people coming to the show. And because it was a townie bar, sometimes the townies would try to come in on Monday night and just cause trouble. So they set up a group of called the Monday Night Dance Club. And it was 50 cents, and you got a card, you had to have a card, and they sold you the card for like $1. And then it was 50 cents to get in. And that 50 cents was enough to keep the townies from wanting to come in because they didn't want to spend money just to cause trouble. I can remember Ronnie saying to me, gee, I had this cold, I just couldn't shake it. He had just gotten back from Florida. He was openly gay. He'd spent all his time in the bathhouses in Miami and Fort Lauderdale. And I said, well, you know, there's that pneumonia, the gay pneumonia that you can get, and it can be fatal if you don't get it taken care of. He came in and said, I've been diagnosed with ARC, which was AIDS-related complex. I mean, at this point, they had not even actually created a test to see what it was. It was always based on what was going on with you. All of a sudden, there were other people showing up that were sick, and there was nothing set up at this point. And then even in Milwaukee and Madison, you know, AIDS was a New York and San Francisco disease at that point. No one believed, you know, we started talking to the infectious disease people in Wausau, and the doctor that was up there, he goes, there's no gay people north of Madison. And his bar, or his office, was literally a block and a half away from the gay bar in Wausau. So, I mean, the whole understanding that gay people even existed in northern Wisconsin, central Wisconsin, was just something that people didn't know. The fact that there was an active effort by the right wing of the state to try to do a definition of marriage law and actually prevent same-sex couples from being married. We started the Action Wisconsin group, and it literally was, I called it the kitchen table organization because we were meeting in people's kitchens. And the main goal was the keeping the anti-marriage bill from passing. And one of the very early successes Action had was the folks who were setting this up said, well, we're going to take this and we're going to have that open hearing on the bill. It was AB 218 is what it was called back then, in Wausau, Wisconsin, because there's no gays up in Wausau, Wisconsin. We had all but 3 counties represented at that hearing in Wausau. And they were just totally stunned. It was just a total reversal. And the press covered it like, well, look at all of these gay people. Where the hell did they come from? It was quite the it was the thing that put Action Wisconsin on the map, is literally what happened. There's two things that people can do when it comes to the cause that they care about. They can either give their time or they can give their money. And if you can't give time, please open your wallet and make sure that everything that can spill out can. Keep enough for breakfast, but that's the rest of the day, give those causes a chance.